So we went and got some parts today. Unfortunately, all the parts that I really needed were all broken at this yard too, which is really disappointing. But we did manage to get a hood. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. It's got a little bit of clear coat damage, so I may try to clean this up and see if I can't just re-clear it. That would be excellent. It does have a little bit of scraping and stuff up here in the front, but with that being said, let's put this guy, onto it, onto the car, and then we will throw that hood into the scrap pile over here. Yeah, so we're still searching for that core support. Unfortunately, mine is in better shape than every other one I can find. So, yeah, so we're gonna keep working on it. They also, I'm pretty sure they cracked the windshield trying to take it out at this point, so that was kind of discouraging. But we're gonna keep going. Redeeming factor is we did pick up a battery. It is a used battery, rebuilt, reconditioned, and we got it for a pretty good deal. It was only $35 with returning the old battery, which is awesome. I mean, as long as there's power. If there's not, we'll take it back and get another one. That's not a big deal, but that's a way better price than what I could find new. So let's get this hood installed. Here they are. They look something like this. I got mine at Northern Tool. I've used them quite a few times actually. These Volkswagens seem to use them pretty regularly. I got it there. Seems to be the right one, which is an M8 triple square. Serrated bit. Yeah, so let's start taking this out. Just wanted to show you what I'm doing here. I don't know if you can see the difference between that one and this one. This one's got kind of the paint is taken off of it inside of the screw. So what I'm doing with the hammer is I'm hammering my triple square bit into there so I don't strip it out, because these are super easy to strip. I'm making sure that this is fully seated so we have as much engagement as possible. They're not overly tight on there, but you just want to make sure that you don't strip these out, because I do need to reuse them. You can hear it. It's a nice solid click, or solid, when you hit it you can hear that it's solid and fully seated. That's all I'm doing. Like I said, I just want to make sure that the bit is fully seated so we don't strip it out. we got the new hood on. And we've got our hood here that we want to swap everything over. The people who pulled this hood just cut the harness here, so I'm going to remove this. Do have some spare parts. Yeah, that's about it. So we're gonna run this to those, which we're gonna use the ones that we had. Then we're gonna double check to make sure that there's nothing else on this hood that needs to be transferred. Looks like they left this one pretty well dressed. It is missing these, which will snag those off of our hood. Other than that, she looks about done. But we'll finish this up, and then I think we'll call it a wrap for this video. Alright guys, that'll do it. We got our hood on. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, fairly easy. When I was putting this part back on, I got everything hooked up and went to clip it in, looked at the clipping concept for it, where this side goes in first, so it basically clips on one side and then snaps down. So it clips in one way and snaps down like that. But one of my clips is broken from the good car, or the old hood, the bad hood that I was going to reuse. So I reused one of the ones from this hood. This one's still good, so I got a spare, I suppose. But yeah, this part's it'll probably still work, but if I've got a good part, why not use it? The only thing left is this is a pretty worn out, this cover here, so if I find another one, I will replace it. If I don't find another one, it is what it is. But, I don't think it's really overly important. We'll definitely clean this up for sure. If we do get a new one, we'll clean it up before it goes on. If we don't get a new one, we'll clean it up regardless, so this will look good. The only thing left is this little bit. So obviously all this clear coat that's just flaking off. And then we're going to sand all of our edges down, see if we can't get a little bit better finish on it. And also this here has a little bit of chipping and stuff on it, so we may just sand this down and see if we can't match. See if we can't just clear it and be done. What else? The fenders will need to be adjusted. They do seem to be both out a little bit. I got looking at the bolts and they don't line up a little bit, so I'm guessing it got pushed wide when the core support got pushed back, which is not a big deal. We can fix that. I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in and seeing how this Volkswagen Rabbit rebuild is going. Let's keep it going. We gotta still find that core support. Getting pretty frustrated with that. I was doing some research, and the Jetta core supports will fit, but they're slightly different. They need to be modified, so I don't really want to get into that, but if I have to, I will. I can find those online, but I'm going to wait a week. For whatever reason, I still don't have the title for it, so I need to call on that. So I'm going to wait because I still have time. Like I said, I don't have the title, so I can't really do anything. It'll give me time to kind of clean some stuff up and yeah, hopefully source a core support, if not buy a new one, and also look into the issue we have back here. So it's still a lot of work to be done here, but not too bad. Like I said, if you like it, please like and share, and I will see you guys in the next video.